Everyone loves a wedding, but they can often feel quite samey.
Okay, well, this is it. I've got my Spanx on.
But there are definitely some big days that are more unique than others.
Nobody knows how to plan a polyamorous wedding.
I love the color pink so much that I'm marrying it.
And these weddings exemplify that. But because of that, some nuptials don't always have the support of family and friends.
I was happy for her initially until I met him.
And some spark a lot of hate for even happening at all.
Mommy issues. She just wants a young body to lick.
Many thought these weddings might never happen.
Everyone said we wouldn't last, it wasn't going to work out because of our differences.
I don't know how they can be married. I don't think that's legal here.
But they did.
Let's go get married!
To prepare for a wedding, many things need to come together. But the first thing is the proposal.
I'm sitting on the kitchen floor because I don't want my girlfriend to hear me. Today I'm gonna be proposing to Eileen. Oh my God, was this nice? Sorry, I'm paranoid. What's gonna happen is I have a gig today.
So on a vlog, you and Nero-Ben, say hi!
What I'm planning to do is at the end of one of my songs, I'm gonna call her, and then when she's on the stage with everybody watching, I'm gonna get the ring, I'm gonna kneel down, and I'm gonna say, Eileen, will you marry me?
Even unconventional relationships can have the most traditional proposals.
I know that in my life there's no other special person or two people that I can spend the rest of my life with. Back to the summer with you guys.
I was like shaking uncontrollably. Like I got so excited. Chacha cried. I have a video. She's like, I'm engaged. It was so cute.
And sometimes Italy is just the thing to notch up the romance levels.
We went to Venice and I thought, this is the moment. It was kind of perfect because she was in front of me and I couldn't get down on one knee, I'm too fat, but I could still propose, it to her face.
Honestly, the best proposal I could have imagined.
While some weddings come out of the most unexpected sources.
The idea came up about 3 years ago. I was walking down the streets of LA and this kid was on a skateboard and he goes, wow, you like pink. And I said, yeah. And he goes, if you like pink so much, why don't you marry it? I thought, not a bad idea, kid. Not a bad idea. Thanks, kid, whoever you are, I hope you're watching.
But let's rewind a second and find out how these unique brides and grooms found one another. Starting with Sienna and George, whose relationship has been a topic of intense controversy since they first shared their relationship online.
To be honest, what attracted me to George was his character Craig. George plays Craig who in People Just Do Nothing, and I watched it on Netflix. When I saw him in that show, I was like, oh my God, man of my dreams. I've just always been attracted to larger guys. The six-pack thing has never done it for me.
Having spotted her ideal man on screen, Sienna slid into George's DMs.
Looking very nice.
Oh, thank you, baby.
She messaged me first. Yeah, sort of went from there.
But you made the first move,
yes.
when we met.
Yes, yeah. I did make the first move. It's what a player does, What can I say? When I first realised that it was actually potentially a thing was when she sort of said, oh, I'm coming over to the UK. I was like, oh, right. I was like, so she's coming all the way from Australia. I was sort of thinking at the time, should I do it, Jules? Should I do it? Is this a little stitch up and she wants to rinse me for my money or whatever? But she seemed genuine. We instantly had that sort of chemistry where you talk to someone and you instantly feel reassured and comfortable around them. I was surprised because, I am a big guy.
It has been the weight difference between these two that has continually caused people to direct hostile comments towards the couple.
There were so many hate comments about how George is a bigger guy, and there were so many like gold digger, you know, money, all of that stuff. It did make me feel quite hurt. I think probably when people say waiting for the life insurance to pay out, she can't wait until he drops dead, like it's actually sick that someone could write that.
And there was another one as well, heart attack waiting to happen. You're going to be dead in 2 years, you're going to be dead in 6 months, you're going to be dead in 1 month. All the time, people are idiots.
They don't say it to skinny people who could be alcoholics or smoke a pack a day.
I've dealt with it for years, you know. They hate the fact that a fat man has more than them. They hate the fact that I can have this. And they hate the fact that she's attracted to this. She's into me because I'm a bigger guy. That's her attraction, you know. I'm into her because she's a beautiful, slim, lovely looking woman.
When you're making a judgment on someone online, you don't know anything about them, you don't know their life story, so just leave them alone.
Julia and Eileen are also no strangers to online trolling, and for them, it's due to the 37 years separating them in age.
My name is Eileen, I'm 63 years old.
My name is Julia, I'm 26 years old. Eileen and I met on Tinder.
And when Julia shared their relationship to her subscribers online,
I'm so happy to introduce you to my beautiful, beautiful girlfriend.
The internet erupted in a barrage of hate for the pair.
I'm not her mother, I'm her lover. I'm her girlfriend, I'm her partner.
Would you like some glitter?
Sure, yeah, just a touch, okay? Oh, since meeting Julia, I have like transformed myself, hair-wise anyway. Now this is what I mean, Julia is me.
We have shared our relationship online from the start, and because of that, we've received a few hateful comments about us being gay, but mostly about our age difference. But I feel like we've changed a lot of people's minds. Every day I get comments from people saying that, oh wow, I was hating on you at first, I thought you were really weird, but after watching a few videos I've realized that you're just a regular couple like everybody else, you just happen to be gay and in an age gap relationship.
The very small percentage of people that you know, react hatefully are very hateful.
We try to just ignore it and carry on being ourselves because you just can't please everybody.
Our next couple also have an age gap that many people have found difficult to get on board with.
I am 28 years old.
I'm 58.
So that means we have a 30-year age difference. Keith and I have been together for exactly a year yesterday.
Quit laughing at me.
Keith and I met online through a dating app called Tinder. We talked on the phone on a Sunday and we made plans to meet. It was a great dinner, and then we went and had drinks afterwards, and that was amazing as well. And we kind of didn't want to leave each other.
Since then, we've been pretty much inseparable.
While Ashley and Keith are getting married just a year into their relationship, Kitten's one true love started decades ago.
The moment that I started wearing nothing but pink was probably 1981. In the beginning, in the 80s, it was hard finding all pink. Very hard. Like I had to dye my shoes pink. I had to dye all my clothes pink. It sort of happened gradually within a year. It's like a spiritual awakening in a way. I just knew that pink would be my color forever. What I love most about pink is that it is so everything in one color. It could be feminine, it could be punk, it could be glamour. I'm not just 50 shades of pink, I'm a million shades of pink. Absolutely everything in my house is pink. This is Pinkaboo, my little pink pup. I use beet juice to color her fur pink, so it's totally safe and vet approved. I love her so much. Please dance! Please dance! I got lipstick on you. Here's my many pink shades. And this is my pink horsey carousel. And I actually got pink candy and put it in here. I have to tell the story about my throne. I had to have it. I saw it on Craigslist. $600. I can afford it. I said, I will clean your house for 3 months for this throne. And I would be scrubbing the floors looking at that throne. It was like Cinderella. And now I am the queen. And I don't need to clean. My new hot pink sofa. And this is my confection kitchen. I'm so proud to be the pinkest person in the world because I am officially that. No one has that title and no one can claim it. But I really don't take myself seriously. I'm a cartoon character. Everything adds up. I know my life has been $1 million life. Everything I'm buying, you're buying, but I'm buying in pink. And over 40 years, it's gonna add up. $1 million is not that much for 40 years. So much to do before the wedding. I love the color pink so much that I'm marrying it.
Whether a wedding is traditional or not, the planning is key. And that's why many choose to enlist the support of a wedding planner. And having the right planner is vital.
We are specialized wedding planners.
And we also happen to be vampires.
My name is Logan South, and I am the king of the Vampire Court of Austin.
So here's the thing, is we're doing the ceremony the same place we're doing the seance. We have to flip the room. My name is Daly South, and I am the queen of the Vampire Court of Austin. Because remember, this venue doesn't allow red wine, which is really unfortunate. So we met in 2010 when he moved here back to Austin from Dallas. I'm just really freaking out about getting there on time, having time to set up, and getting all this done and over with in 3 hours.
Daly's neurotic.
I am.
I am not.
My best friend actually introduced us, and we've now been married for 3 years.
3 years. You haven't read it?
No.
She sent it to you.
No, she didn't.
PDF right there.
Okay, cool.
The Vampire Court of Austin is basically the vampire town hall for all of the vampires within the communities and territories of Austin.
We started in 2012. He was already running a couple of smaller scale vampire events just to kind of bring the community together. And people saw what we were doing, and pretty soon people were coming to us saying, can you do weddings? Today, our good friends and court members, Roxanne and Ian, are actually tying the knot.
We really wanted Logan and Daly to organize this wedding because if anyone knows us better than even our own family, it would be those two.
Hello,
Thank
darling.
you so much.
Of course, come in, please. So it's really important to us that this wedding goes off without a hitch.
Almost there. Tail it out, make yourself look a little more undead than usual.
This is definitely the most last-minute wedding that we've ever done. Working with Logan on these events is absolutely amazing, but sometimes he's a little too laid back with the events.
I'm also officiating the wedding tonight, so I'll tack that on to the other 100 things that I've got to do.
I think I'm gonna call Logan to come and give his opinion too, because this is a lot right now. Logan! We had our vampiric awakenings around 15 years old, both of us did.
For me, it was like a switch flipped on. And suddenly there was this kind of change in my perception of the world. There was this almost predatory instinct for the world around me.
So we have these tablecloths. I mean, they're white, which isn't preferred, but I can always put stuff over the top of them. The problem is that they're horribly, horribly wrinkled. That looks like 4th of July. Oh, Lord.
Gonna live? Daly and I are definitely the perfect pair. She is the meticulous, nearly neurotic.
I'm not okay with being unprofessional with this.
It's fine. I am the calm, logical one who maybe at times can be a little too flippant.
I'm not okay with that.
I think you're gonna live.
No, I'm not!
The energies between the two of us, they come together and we're unstoppable.
I love you.
Love you.
Let's do this.
Despite weddings being one of the happiest days of a person's life, an unlikely union isn't always met with the support it would like.
As far as having support for our wedding day from family and friends, it's been pretty positive overall. In my personal opinion, we've had some pushback.
Some of the judgment that's been directed at Keith and Ashley's relationship isn't just down to their age gap. The fact that Keith's first wife passed away less than a year before he met Ashley has also been cause for concern.
A lot of people are worried about because I rushed into a new relationship. But after 28 years of being with somebody, I needed somebody in my life.
It's very easy to see when someone is not supportive.
Yeah.
And overcoming judgment about their hasty marriage isn't the only point of contention leading up to their wedding day.
Killing me, Mama. Making me an old man.
You already an old man. Whew.
Happy wife, happy life. For you guys that don't know that.
He doesn't dance. It's not we have different dance styles. He does not dance.
So it's going to be interesting.
For throuple, Cha-Cha, Summer and Jimmy, they've got the difficult task of planning a wedding with 2 brides and 1 groom.
So which one of the bridesmaids dresses and the stuff should we do, red or green? So having 3 people in a relationship and planning a wedding is a lot different from 2 people. Everything will have to be restructured, from the way you walk down the aisles.
We're marrying each other, not like they're not marrying me. Cha-Cha and I went to the same Catholic school, but nothing really happened during that time.
After we graduated from high school, we just re-met and we clicked on a different level. I knew there was some interest in girls at a young age.
When me and Jimmy were dating, I felt that it would be appropriate for me to bring up the fact that I love women.
It was really early on in our relationship. We were at a bar, and she looks at me and she goes, I gotta tell you something. I like girls as well.
And that was a deal breaker, huh?
I was like, okay. Okay, that sounds amazing to me. I like girls too. This is what we could do.
3 kisses.
In the beginning, we were open to the idea of just having fun with other people. And then when we met Summer, it completely changed.
I fell for her.
We were like, what should we do? So when she suggested that we open up the relationship, I was like, yes.
Everything kind of happened really fast.
Yeah.
Like after we met, I met them when I was 18, and like I was very new to life and everything and being an adult. It's kind of has all just happened and felt like really natural.
Every touch, every kiss, every feeling was just passionate. It was very different. It was love.
The most common misconception that I've seen is that you can't truly love one person wholly if you're saying you love multiple people. Even comments we've seen on like social media, folks will say that like we're afraid of commitment, that's why we're doing this.
It's kind of an unusual relationship, so when people hear about it, they get kind of taken back sometimes. I just hope that everybody lets them be them and doesn't have ill feelings towards them because it's not a traditional relationship.
My grandma, she's so cool, you know, and I think that she's always respected me and loved me.
When I first met the 3 of them together, I just thought they were all friends. You know, maybe I'm naive, but I don't know how they can be married. I don't think that's legal here, but I know, okay, I'm kind of old school, and she told me, and I thought, oh, okay, well, I'm glad you explained. That's all I need to know.
From supportive grandmas to the other crucial support roles in a wedding.
The bridesmen are Kelly Kidd and Red Carter.
It's nice to be friends with someone like Kitten who just can lift the mood in any room.
You should put your bow tie on. This is so not me.
I wouldn't have it any other way. She's family. She's one of my best friends.
I've known Kelly Kidd since he was 18.
We both worked at the same mall together.
She's crazy, but I love her.
This is gonna be the best wedding ever. And I'm gonna have a pink-tastic time.
Preparations are also underway at Ashley and Keith's.
You're gonna get all dressed up, bud, and you're gonna walk your mama down the aisle, huh? With your cute little bow tie on.
Is the aisle gonna be bumpy?
No.
Is it gonna be straight?
It's gonna be straight. Straight down the aisle. That's what an aisle is, straight. It's not bumpy.
I'm feeling very ready to get married. It's been a lot of planning that seems to be all coming together. So I'm really excited about that.
Whether people wanted it to happen or not, The big days have finally arrived.
Let's go get married!
And these brides and grooms have a point to prove.
So now that we're getting married, I really feel like we're proving the trolls wrong, because everyone that said that I'm a gold digger, I'm in it for money, I'm in it for life.
Exactly, and that's what's important. I mean, they should already know that by now. We have a child. He's everything I ever wanted, you know? Everything I ever wanted in a child is him. You know, same with my wife to be now.
So the plan for today is getting my glam done, and then we're going to drive to the registry office and we're going to get married. So my parents from Australia will be attending the wedding, which I'm really excited to have them here because I haven't seen them in so long.
Sienna took a trip to Europe on her own. That's when we first heard about George. We weren't too sure.
Then we just saw how happy she was. I've always really liked people who are confident in themselves, irrespective of how they look, weight or not weight.
I hadn't met George until 6 months ago when we showed up, and so I wasn't really sure what to expect. And when he turned out to be hilarious and a lovely bloke and really smart, that sold us.
It feels so good to finally be getting married, because everyone said we wouldn't last, it wasn't going to work out because of our differences, and now look.
I think, you know, us being together as a couple has made everything stronger. You know, my career, my life, just us in general has made us a stronger couple together. Let's hope no one falls over. Let's hope we get a few good shots. It doesn't rain. Bam, I can get back to my sisters, take this crap off and eat some cake.
Meanwhile, the two brides and groom are also preparing to take that all-important walk down the aisle.
We are here, all three of us in separate rooms because we're not seeing each other the night before the wedding.
So I'm pretty much just gonna chill. You don't have to stress too much.
But not every wedding has a complete set of supportive parents.
I'm a little nervous, but you know, pretty good. So this is the first time all the families are gonna be together. I have two cousins coming. My mom and my dad and my sister and my other sister, they chose not to come. They were really upset. I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. I see Summer's family, Josh's family, and then my family is just so close about it, you know? And it sucks. I know the girls are excited, and that's what's keeping me up, knowing that they're happy and this is something that they wanted as well. I'm gonna go there first, and then the girls are gonna arrive there separately.
Bride Ashley is also getting ready with the help of her maid of honor.
My maid of honor is my sister. She is super excited about the wedding. She thinks Keith is a great guy. But she has her days. I was happy for her initially until I met him. I kind of had my reservations about the age difference. I just had doubts. I learned that his wife died maybe 6 months before they actually got engaged. And I'm like, don't you think that's a little early? She likes it, I let it. There you go. Yeah, buddy. I need you. Yeah, I did not think it was actually going to happen.
Something that every wedding, conventional or otherwise, isn't complete without is a bit of last-minute wedding jitters.
Okay, terrific. I'm slightly nervous, obviously, but I am feeling like quite nervous as well. I'm feeling very, oh my god. Yeah, I'm obviously nervous. I am happy, but I'm a bit nervous too.
I haven't felt nervous like this in quite a while. It's really a very intense feeling. So I ordered champagne. Cheers, 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 cheers. Hey, I want to get on a cheers queer.
My mom and my auntie and my best friend came from Brazil, and Eileen has some family and friends there coming from America.
It means a lot to me that Julia's family is so accepting, and mine as well. But Julia being a younger woman, it is, to me, incredibly important that she has the love and support of her extended family. My sister-in-law's walking me down the aisle, so I'm really very moved by that. I'm really, really happy to see you, Nancy.
I am thrilled to see you.
Yeah, I'm really thrilled.
I'm so glad that you're happy.
Lindo!
Você gostou?
Nossa, maravilhoso!
Você gostou? E o sapato?
Now, I know Julia really well, and fashion is part of her being. I know that she'll be tasteful and interesting And I know I'll love every stitch on her, you know?
Oh my God, I have no idea what Ling's dress is gonna be like. She's gonna be the most beautiful bride ever. Like, as soon as I see her, I'm gonna start crying. Oh, I can't wait.
Okay, there we go. Ooh, get those shiny shoes. I'm about 100 million pounds, so I'm not thrilled to get in a wedding dress, but you know what? I don't care. Everybody's beautiful. It's for her and for our marriage. Okay, well, this is it. I've got my Spanx on. I chose this dress because my beautiful Julia loves cleavage on me. And the pink hair is in honor of my Julia.
I am a little nervous. You think you're ready, but I don't think you're ever ready. I'm a little nervous, but now I'm like got my coffee in me and my hair is getting done, so I think everything's coming together.
We're here to celebrate the love of Summer, Jimmy, and Shanta, and it's going to be a fabulous day. I can feel some excitement. I can feel some anxiety. There's a little stress going on.
What do you want with the M&Ms? Being the stepmom of one of the brides, my position on the relationship is that I support the whole thing. There are numerous family members that didn't show up due to the fact of what kind of relationship it is. I just wish that people would take past concepts out of today's realism, because what they have is beautiful.
Stress and nerves on the big day often extend beyond the bride and groom.
That looks better. I already took ibuprofen. I don't have anything.
Aren't you supposed to be upstairs being bridal?
I think the hardest part about the job of being someone's wedding planner is that we are someone's wedding planner. It's their big day. I really want it to be smooth and for everything to just go absolutely correctly timed. We are in charge of the biggest, most important day of their lives.
Being responsible for that.
That's a lot of pressure.
Nobody throws an event like they do, and we knew they'd be able to pull it off in a short amount of time.
Welcome! The upstairs is kind of like a haunted museum, so feel free to walk around.
I'm very nervous about the ceremony tonight, but I'm also extremely excited.
Could I borrow them? Just the candles.
Oh, they don't come out, they're electric.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Do you have the rings, best man?
So Daly and I have always had a polyamorous relationship since we got together. We just had that conversation and we realized that that was what we wanted to do. We both felt this way. We felt there was room for more love in our lives.
So apparently I'm the maid of honor.
My girlfriend is named Mariluna Sombra. It was more than physical attraction. It was something pulling us together.
I am on the asexual spectrum, so I'm not a very sexual person, and I'm very specific about people that I date.
And it looks like it's not just the bride that's feeling nervous.
How are you feeling about tonight? Well, I have unfortunately chomped most of my fingers to the nub. And I'm just trying to keep myself from making an absolute fool of myself, which reflects on her and the extended vampire community. Oh, you got this, you got this, you got this.
Meanwhile, in Vegas, there's been a bit of a setback.
I'm shaking. My hands are shaking. 30 minutes before, they said we couldn't have the wedding. I can't believe this right now. I talked to the manager, but they ended up finally, after I was crying, and I think they realized, yay, they came through.
Thankfully, not for long, and so Kitten is finally gonna marry her forever. Colour.
Y'all ready?
Y'all ready?
Have fun, y'all.
Thank you for coming to my big pink wedding. And you guys are just what I ordered.
Over in the UK, Julia and Eileen are about to make their own walks down the aisle.
I didn't have any idea that she would propose. You know, we had a sense that we had something really unusual and unique, but we didn't really think of it, I didn't think of it in terms of, is this marriageable or not? Have I always wanted to get married? No, I never really wanted to. And I think part of the reason for that is because, I don't know, I grew up in a time where gay people it wasn't something that you even had the right to think about.
Anything that goes wrong, you never know if that's going to be something that just destroys their whole day. And once Roxanne gets to the end of the aisle, just kind of slowly turn that music down and just kind of stand next to him.
Otherwise, I would face planted. It would have been real bad.
Don't stammer yourself. Don't stop yourself. Don't think of it as work.
Go grab a drink and sit.
Okay. We are prepared, but we are not yet starting.
Correct.
Okay.
You know, I caught them kind of in here, and it looked like Ian was getting kind of emotional.
Table matches. I can handle this. I don't know. Look at me.
Ian he's just a very emotional person.
I've been waiting a long time to spend the rest of my life with this guy.
Oh, yes!
It's showtime.
You have my heart, my mind, my body and soul for as long as I live.
As you will almost certainly outlive me, I want you to know that I want always to be open to love. As you were before me, so that I know that after me, you will always be wholly loved and appreciated for the entirety of your beautiful life. I love you, Julia.
I love you so much.
I never felt like I ever belonged or fitted in, but with you, I feel as though you are more than my partner. You're also my best friend.
How many people can say they've moved to the other side of the world to be with their true love, but moving to be with you was an easy decision?
These three love each other in so many of the same ways, yet individual love overlap to create a unique and special bond. If they are happy in what they are doing, then you should support them and be happy with them.
Love is greater than the highest mountain.
To love and to cherish, to death do us part.
Do you, Kitten, take the color pink to be the one?
I do.
Let me ask you, color pink. I would take that as a yes.
Will you take Jimmy and Summer to be your lifelong partners as husband and wife? I do. I do.
I do.
We ask that you join us this evening in witnessing the union of Roxanne and Ian. Like the circle, true love itself is infinite. With these rings exchanged, your bond is made finite. You may kiss your partner.
Ready, set, go!
And the last thing I expected was Eileen to be married, but I am so happy for her. You know, the age somewhat surprised me, but knowing Eileen, she loves fun and she loves life. And that when she told me about Julia, it just seemed like that would be the perfect person for Eileen.
It was amazing.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it went great. Like,
I was a little nervous getting here, though.
I was gonna kill you when I called you. You was like, I'm on the way. I'm like, you're supposed to be here at 5. It's 5:20.
Whoa.
And I walked out and I turned the corner and I saw Keith and I knew he was gonna tear up. He was like, no, I'm not. And then he wiped his eye and I was like, yes.
Me marrying the color pink is very much spiritual and symbolic. As the pinkest person in the world officially, I can live forever in pink. Live forever with pink. And be faithful to pink. Pink till death do us part.
I'm 72 years old. I grew up in a different world. I never knew anybody like that. Yes, I was surprised, but never disappointed. You know, I'm a caveman.
I'm married to 2 people now. How cool is that?
Their love and their connection you showed me so much more of what this world can be, even in its darkest moments. It's a beautiful thing. 3 best people I know.
when she turned that corner, and I saw the dress and how beautiful she was. Worked out perfect.
I just want to see my sister happy. I think she's really found love this time.
Bride and groom are having their very first dance as husband and wife.
Our families, they're having a great time getting along. This is new for everyone.
If there was any doubters out there, you're gonna have doubters from all sides, so I don't worry about that.
Our love is like anybody else's love.
Yeah.
We just choose to be in love with each other.
No matter what anybody
every day.
say.
Just cementing it, completing that final step in the story.
It feels great to be married. I couldn't be more thrilled with how everything came together.
Who picked the rings?
We picked them together. We wanted something that symbolized the fire because of the twin flame connection that we have. So.
And it sparkles like a star.
I think the ceremony went absolutely amazing. I was actually extremely surprised by how smooth and how absolutely beautiful everything went.
You know what? All things considered, I guess we pulled it off because we're just suckers for love.
A lot of people were not for our wedding, so I'm just really relieved that we just got to enjoy our celebration with people that support us. Jimmy's family is a huge part of our lives, and we wish that they were here today. It's gonna just be a matter of time for them to change their mind. I think everybody was just really happy overall, which was a goal completed. Nobody knows how to plan a polyamorous wedding. It was so different from two brides, and it was awesome. So it just all came together beautifully, and I'm so happy everybody's having a good time.
What do you have to judge? There is nothing to really judge. There's just love.
This is the end point. This is what love does. We're all the same. We all should be the universality of our feeling for one another.
Exactly, yeah, love is love. And we had just as much right as everybody else to be happy and to get married and celebrate our life. We'll just be happy together and...
Well, love, success, cats and dogs.
Cats and dogs, yeah.
And if Julie ever wants to have a baby, I'm there for it, so.
Are you planning a wedding that wouldn't feel out of place amongst these amazing brides and grooms? If so, get in touch. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more videos like this.